All right, this is the fertility hour. CNY fertility, but fertility all around the globe, whatever you're suffering from, related to being infertile, repetitive pregnancy losses, early, late losses, inability to conceive, even chromosomal or genetic abnormalities are here to answer your questions of what's going on your fertility journey. Both drkiltz.com, cnyfertility.com. We're live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Welcome to all. How's everyone doing today? And we're going to be sharing ideas and thoughts how to improve your fertility, whether you're a man or a woman or transgender, or whichever it is. We're here to help. We've been taking care of people around the globe for nearly 30 years now. It's pretty amazing. I'm really grateful to be in this beautiful world of fertility. Lisa Marie, how are you doing? Amanda, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me. We do the 5 a.m. Morning meetup club every morning, Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. And then at 11:15 today, we're going to be joining on Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, which is really about keto, carnivore, and how you can, integrate those in improving your life. Patricia, Paige, good morning. Madeline, good morning. How's everyone doing? Candace, good morning. Good morning. Tandris, Tina, Ash, good morning. Thanks for joining me. We're working on sort of a lot of new things going on. Really excited that you're joining us today and listening and learning, taking your questions wherever they're at, whatever's going on. One of my patients, clients that I just talked to recently had a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endometriosis, found out that she had extensive endometriosis. She was doing IVF because her husband had a vasectomy, had no idea she had endometriosis. So really, the only way to know if you have endo is to look inside. That is really the only way to know. And you've got to look sometimes, even though there are no symptoms at all, other than you're not conceiving with fresh or frozen embryo transfers. Tina, good morning. Let's see. How's everyone doing? Highest energy doctor I know. I've got more energy lately than I've ever had in my life. And why? Because I went carnivore and I do one meal a day mostly. Not always. I sometimes have a snack. Today I had a little bit of eggs and bacon, pork belly, and that I think is really helpful, by the way. Transfer July 6th, 5-day embryo at Syracuse, 2-week wait. It's the life, right? What are we waiting for? It seems like we're always waiting for something. The trick of life is never, ever, ever give up. 50 is young. I'm 66. I'm young. Chantel, you're young. But your own eggs, not as likely, not impossible, but not as likely. Let's just say you are very low probability, but not a no probability. Look at a lot of the stuff that we have published in our family building guide. You might find it helpful. There's always adoption, donor eggs, donor embryos, but most of all, we all need to find joy and happiness right where we're at. Let's see. One of Winneal. Let's see. I have 2 ectopic pregnancies on both sides. 1 tube has been removed. I've been told my best option is seek IVF. I'm super scared to try naturally out of fear losing the last tube. Well, you got to take a chance in order to get pregnant, even losing the tube. You just got to take a chance. Got to take a chance on this, right? So I would say that IVF is ultimately your better odds. And take a look at CMI Fertility, our website. Look at our family building guide. You can download it on our website for free or go to Amazon and buy a paper copy. As a normal, I have all these cramps on left side, got my positive on Friday. Some cramping is normal, but if you're not sure, you should call one of us and get in to get an ultrasound and check. Age of men matters in IVF, not as much as women's age, but men, as we age, we get a lot more inflammation, a lot more damage to our testicles and sperm. So I really think it's important that men need to follow Kiltz's keto, the baby's way, also 1 meal a day, and you got to spark up your sort of adventure in life, and you got to be more positive in life, because if you focus on the negative will just follow you around. Lisa Marie, let's see. And by the way, yes, the abnormal sperm because of inflammation due to age and bad diet and alcohol and tobacco and drugs is not good. by the way. All right, we got to, let's see. Let me turn my phone on to, there we go. Oh, no, that should work. That should work for us. Let me get back to, there we go. All right. So let's see. My first FT failed. Any tips on jumping into my second round? CD2, ultrasound, blood works, out of whack, severe cramps, laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, possible endometriosis. Look at keto carnivore, 1 meal a day. Carnivore is the game changer. Other vitamin recommendations. The molecular fertility, male and female supplements, I think are helpful. And take a look at the organ meat nutritional solutions. Again, if you don't want to eat the meat, take the nutritional supplements. Skip Lovenox. Sure you can. I hate it. I don't understand why I was on it, because it helps with implantation. It protects the glycobiome and helps implantation. I think that's important. Let's see. Mrs. Key, how are you doing? Not ovulating again on Cetrotide. You might double up on the Cetrotide morning and night. That can help also. Does smoking hurt a male who already has a 1% morphology? It's not good, for sure. And check out, let's see if I've got a copy of, I do. We have the new copy coming out very soon, Kiltz's Key to Carnivore. And if it's not working on keto, my friends, you got to go carnivore. And let's see, Glenda, how are you doing? And blessings and faith first, right? Positive COVID last Saturday. Katie, I'm so sorry. ER should start the end of the month, beginning of August. Is that okay? There's no lingering symptoms. You should be fine. You should be fine. But you gotta check this out. You gotta go to the keto carnivore side, 1 meal a day, and the baby's way: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. On the Zymot, W. Vaz, yes, I think it's helpful. Well, the challenge is to prove that you absolutely need it. No one knows that for sure, but I think it's helpful. Yes. Low immunoglobulin E, anything relevant with that? Well, when your immunoglobulins are low, it means you may not be able to respond to the inflammation as well. For me, it's always get rid of plants. Plants, get rid of them. And we do have an immune supplement for molecular fertility. So you might check that out. It could be helpful for you. Maybe. None of us know that for sure, but I believe inflammation is the cause of all of our problems. There's a tremendous amount of inflammation in our bodies. It's all caused by what we breathe, what we drink, what we eat, and what we bathe our bodies in. To me, a plant-based diet is deadly. And plant oils are deadly. You want to go strictly to the carnivore side: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. You can do chicken. You can do fish. You can do, you can do duck, all sorts of, I love oysters and lobster. Vitamin supplements to aid implantation. And we definitely jumping into the keto. Look at the female molecular supplements, and the ovarian bloom can be very helpful. You want to definitely do a keto carnivore. Carnivore is the kick-ass one. You really need Lisa Marie. I know it's like, well, I don't like meat. Well, you listen, we are ancient ancestral hunters. That is it, right? That's it. Amazing. Amanda Lynn, my protocol calls for HCG low dose. My insurance said brought up Menopur is what you can, if they cover Menopur, go ahead and get the Menopur. Essentially, Menopur is a gonadotropin like gonadotropin with some HCG, in my opinion. Kelly, how are you doing? IVF got surprised. GR8 full IVF, and waiting for next Saturday for my pregnancy test. We're all visualizing a beautiful positive, a beautiful success, and a beautiful baby in your arms. That's it. Carnivore Rosie, dealing with low pressure, low blood pressure. If you're feeling lightheaded, it may mean you need a little bit of this, but sometimes it's a matter of you got to do a little rest. When I'm feeling a little fatigued and down, I just take a nap. 5-10 minutes is all you need. It's a game changer to me. T Sparks, Crazy Asha. Let's see. Felicia, how are you doing today? Sarasota have IVF. We're looking at September, October. The actual construction is almost done. We're excited about that. We're now ordering equipment. We've already ordered it, but it just takes a little time, and that's our changer. Unicorn uterus with 2 miscarriages, 1 natural, 1 IUI, biochemical. Think about a cerclage, but look at all the other things to help reduce miscarriage. Lovenox, aspirin, Plaquenil, prednisone, Neupogen, weekly lipids, IVIG, Humira. And if you go to the family building guide, there's a lot of stuff on implantation enhancement, by the way. What determines? Paige Marie. Generally, a fresh transfer is easily performed if you have a lower estrogen level under 4,000, a progesterone level, a trigger shot of less than 3. Even if it's 2.9, I think you're okay, or 3, but it's still your choice in all that. 2-week wait. Fresh transfer, absolutely. We do a lot of fresh, a lot of frozen, and a lot of mini protocol. Mini. Tubes are blocked from scar tissue damage from fibroids. IVF is best option. If your fibroids are still there, shampoo, you should get rid of them. In my opinion, I think they are issues. NY Chem, awesome. Hi, Doc from Paris. Chen, yeah, how you doing? Lexington, North Carolina. Schwim Dog, good morning. Sarasota. Carnival Rosie, you rock, my friend. And we are here to share ideas that are different than I learned in medical school, residency, and fellowship. Much of what I've learned on dietary change, nutrition, immune stuff is all come from you, by the way. That's the amazing part. Lizzie, NC, observation from carnivore to get rid of my pimple. They're gone on carnivore. No more pimples. No more pimples down here or up here. And they go away. Listen, vegetables, fruit, fiber, seeds, and nuts, and plant oils are deadly. Fat from an animal, oils from a plant. And what is saturated, unsaturated? I'm sorry, it's irrelevant. Fat from a plant, from an animal, and oils from a plant. Don't touch the oils. Crazy. Planning to see you in September. 8 losses. Let's see. Crazy. You got to look at this shit. It's a game changer. If you're getting pregnant, and this helps tremendously for everyone, by the way. The new version's coming out, which has the carnivore label, but you could see carnivores all over my stuff anyway. It's the game changer. And if you just Google Keto for Fertility Cookbook, Kiltz, Emmerich, there's really a lot of great, amazing recipes, lots of stuff. Now, I'm the boring guy. Boring. This is the way, the best way. I only get them when I'm off carnivore. I know no processed foods. This is it. This morning, okay, Sunday's my indulge day. I might have a little breakfast. I might even have a little bite of ice cream in the morning, cream. I'm off coffee now for 10 days. It's not permanent, but I wanted to prove to myself I can do it. Listen, for those in Maine, CNY Fertility is not far away. Albany, New York, and we're working with Boston potentially, working to get satellite out there. But Dr. Arroyo is really helpful. Dr. Oh boy, my brain. Werner Neuhauser is helping us from Boston. Talk to your OBGYNs in Maine, whether they'll monitor for CNY fertility. Listen, the IVF laboratories are the expensive ones. We're really working to be more hub and spoke so we can keep the cost down. No plant-based, no pimples, love being carnivore. And check out Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, 11:15 today. Just Google Kiltz's Mighty Tribe. Join, share. We're going to be on Zoom today so we can all share our faces because we need to see our faces, right? Alcohol, caffeine, coffee, soda pop. Awesome, Lisa. That's the best. Kayla, can you please open a clinic in Minnesota? See makeup. You guys do. Okay. Minnesota, I'm working on. We need a nice location, and we're going to work on a team of building a community consortium of CMI fertility. That's what we're really working on, where we all invest in keeping affordability, access, and quality in the CNY fertility way. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let me get back over here. Embrace Vida. How are you doing? Stims, one follicle was 13 and 5 days later was 20. Triggered. Did my follicle grow too fast? No, it didn't. But, sometimes I go every 2 days, 3 days max. That's what I like to do. And we do a lot of natural cycles. Just tell the nurse, I want to do a natural cycle, fresh or frozen IVF. I want to do mini dose protocols. I'm working with my team, our global CNY fertility team, natural low dose, mini dose. That is the very, very best. This is the hour of Kiltz's Fertile Fireside Chat. We're talking about your fertility journey, how to make it more easily accessible, affordable, integrating Eastern and Western meds. And you are bringing all these ideas to me, and I'm so grateful. Kiana, how you doing? 7-month young son. Nice. Brandy, I'll be in Albany Tuesday. Get better care through CMI directly. I don't do remote. I love Dr. Newhauser, but he's only there Fridays. I know Fridays, Saturdays, he comes and helps, but we're working on with him for our Boston location, working with the OB/GYN group in Boston. That's really our goal. If you know someone that wants to be a part of the CNY Fertility Way, we'd really love that. Proud to be a CNY RN in Minnesota. Kayla, we need a satellite to start. It always starts with a satellite. That's kind of how I've always done this. So satellites and then to the next level. And we're all really working on how to, all of us invest in affordability, access, and quality. So many really great docs out there in this world of fertility, but we're looking at more practitioners, nurses that truly run all of CNY fertility. I mean, I'm not doing this without those most amazing nurses and RNs, MAs, LPNs. We're really integrating NPs, PAs in the retrievals and transfers for affordability. So if you want to be part of our training program, we'd love to introduce you to that. We're also doing training for embryology and more. So again, thank you for always joining us. Sperm quality problem if embryo didn't make it to day 3. Sperm and eggs are both problems for men and women, for transgender, whatever you label yourself at. Please know this, that this is the game changer for all of us. And I'm really sharing the baby's way. What is the baby's way? It's bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. Now, I do intermittently feasting, 23 and 1. Although Sunday, I might have been in there and had a little bite today because I'm home all day. It is not easy, by the way, for anyone. Please don't think like, oh, I can do it easily. I love food too. I occasionally have some French fries, occasionally have a drink of a martini, but I've been off coffee for 10 days. Crazy. Can you conceive with DVT from trigger shot? Let's see, Tamika, the trigger shot should not cause a deep vein thrombosis. You should be okay. We'd be glad to look at that and go over it with you, but you need Lovenox or heparin. Let's see, Kenny Marie, letrozole cycles not being monitored by my OB/GYN. 3 months max, Candy. If it's not working, I would do ultrasound monitoring and a trigger shot. Talk to your OB/GYN. Bring him or her the news. Guess what? Can you please monitor me? Need that. Have I had a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy? Check for endo. Previously been diagnosed secondary infertility. It makes me nervous not being monitored. Get monitored. Please ask your doctor to do that. We do remote monitoring even for intercourse and IUI cycles. Again, there's a nominal fee for everything we do. You need to invest in more of what CMI Fertility is able to do for you. So know that. Amy Borza, Power, Nikki, how you doing? Monique and Leander Thaw. Chicago, Springfield, good locations. We need to be strategic in doing this to keep it affordable. We're working on our Miami office with Dr. Fink's old office. So excited about that coming in the coming weeks for monitoring. Once we get Sarasota done, we're working on our next locale in all of this. Medicated cycle before IVF. Amber, we can help you do that. Medicated letrozole trigger intercourse IUI. Don't forget, laparoscopy, hysteroscopy. Don't forget Kiltz's Baby's Way, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, 1 meal a day. That's amazing change, right? All our transfers have been made by your Kayla. Let's see, gearing up for natural transfer. Do you suggest using Neupogen? You can do Zéja Gray. You can do Neupogen wash. You can do sub-Q Neupogen also. Look at the immune protocol in the family building guide. You can get it from Amazon. We're working to sort of pass along and keep the costs down as low as possible. And working not to raise prices. We may be adding a few add-ons and raising a few things a little bit. But number one, if you're doing a payment plan and for some reason you're not getting a bill, please pay it anyway. For whatever reason, sometimes the system is not perfect. It's not perfect. All right, let's see. We're trying to reconnect on the CNY fertility side. Sorry about that. Sometimes these things just take a little bit. Sometimes it's a refresh. I don't know. I need to upgrade my basement wireless. Can tell me please how much meat good a day per minder? Well, let's see. I always say if you're full, stop eating. This idea of like you want to lose weight, eat less. You want to gain weight, eat more. That's really the simple story in all this. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. We got it back. We're all back live from Kiltz Studios in Skinny Atlas, New York this time. We have studios in Southern California, studio in Sarasota, Florida, and a Syracuse studio in Syracuse, New York. Medicated IVF cycle for IVF. I had labs yesterday and my estradiol was 710, progesterone 51. That's perfect. Had day 3 fresh transfer. Perfect. Consult CMI to start the IVF process. Alexis, you got to go online. We do have some self scheduling, and it kind of has gotten up and down a little bit. We're working on our CNY Fertile Access to bring a team to help you and build and get in sooner. But go right to these 2 journals, their guides. They're Kiltz guides on improving your fertility. And so many people are getting pregnant naturally. Natural cycle, well, it's simple. You either follow ovulation predictor kits, basal body temperatures, or ultrasound and a trigger shot. That's pretty simple in that. CMI Sarasota, we're looking at September, October. Our construction's just about done. And then we've ordered equipment. We're waiting on that. We all need the energy, right? Frank, global important message. All of us, listen, faith always first. What you put in your mind, your mouth, and what you marinate your beautiful miracle machine in is critical. You want to be listening and learning upbeat, positive things, reading upbeat, positive things. You want to be connecting in positive ways with people. And if they're not happening, share the positive and keep moving around, right? Baking baby McCree, it's coming, right? Worries that my physically demanding job is putting a sticky baby. Any tips? Well, Lacey, you need to do more meditation and prayer. You need to think about your really awesome, amazing job that I love so much. You need to make sure you've gone to the Kiltz's Baby's Way, and slow it down sometimes. What are you watching? What are you listening to? I have a really awesome, physically important job. And, sometimes overdoing the work side may affect implantation, but maybe ask your supervisors, your job, and sometimes you have to change it up. But most of all, get yourself in good shape. And so I don't use the word exercise. I don't like exercise. No animal intentionally exercise. Now you want to move, you want to do resistance, get on your bike, go for a walk, get in the weight room a little bit. I call this all the mission of motivating the miracle machine. That's what we're all doing here. And all the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of these modalities, there's so many amazing, inspirational people out there. Listen and learn from all of them. That's what you really want to do. I love dark chocolate is badass. Listen, I made Dr. Corley some burgers with blue cheese, a little butter on it, and then I served some of Kiltz's ice cream with a little dark chocolate sauce on it. Listen, from time to time, you got to enjoy this life. Listen, all the time, no way. To me, the worst thing is fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, pasta, bread, yogurt, milk of any frequency or significance. Don't do it. Let's see. Yes, you can be monitored and triggered by your regular OBGYN or need to be a CMI. You should be able to talk, Tiffany, talk to your regular OBGYN. They can do your ultrasound and blood work, and we will be glad to help you with the exact protocol and timing of all of that, for sure. What would cause you to have an empty gestational sac, and what would next? Well, Thelma Brown, thank you for your question. Where is everyone hailing from? Where are you at? Tell us, please. Share with that, and share the CMI Fertility Fertile Fireside Chat with your friends and family members, and also Kiltz's Mighty Tribe. Again, we're on live at 11:15. Please join us by going to the Mighty Tribe. We're going to be doing the Zoom meetup. Basically, inflammation, Thelma, is the cause of all disease. A diet full of plants, fiber, which ferments in our gut, it's deadly, and excessive exercise. Those are the things that I think are the cause of all disease. An empty sac is no different than a fetus that's just stopped growing. It's the same causes. And that's why we do a lot of keto carnivore, 1 meal a day. We do a lot of reproductive immunology. Reproductive immunology is critical for all health and wellness. Maine here, euploid rated on 6A embryos for a 40-year young woman. Young. Absolutely, Abby. And remember, you really want to make sure that your human, beautiful body has been tuned up to the very best. I always say Kiltz's baby's way. And you go to our website, drkiltz.com or Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, and check it out. It's a game changer. 1 meal a day, one snack if you really need, but it should be, what should you be eating in your snack? I might have a little bit of cheese, a little bit of steak, ribeye, fatty as can be. It's amazing. North Dakota, Lacey, how you doing? I don't recommend embryo testing, by the way. Here's an embryo. If you test this cell or this cell or this cell, they're all different. We just recently had a case where it was supposed to be a girl. Well, she's having a boy. And then she has a miscarriage, and it's Down syndrome 21. Wasn't what the embryo, what Cooper reported. Now, Cooper, they're awesome and amazing. All these testing facilities are amazing, but they're not perfect. None of it is. That's it. Patricia, North Dakota, awesome. Gym before, spend 2 hours of exercise equipments. The more I work out, the more I'm hungry and craving. Don't do 2 hours, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Listen, eat 1 meal a day. It's a game changer. That is it. Which side of the state? Let's see. I'm in Syracuse, Skinny Atlas for CMI Fertility Syracuse. There's also Albany with Dr. Gleisch. I'm sorry, Dr. Newhauser, Dr. Grossman and Ditkoff, primarily docs, and Dr. Montalto's now joined us. Dr. Newhauser also. And by the way, Dr. Gleicher and I have worked out ways that we can better share why DHA can be helpful. Some people it may not be. So I'm really excited the fact that we're going to be working with Dr. Gleicher, Jody Newhauser in sharing better ways to get the DHA that you may need in some cases. Tennessee, awesome, Cassidy. South Fargo, nice. Let's see. We have had recurrent chromosomal abnormalities, T13 and Turner's, have a healthy pregnancy. All damage to DNA to our embryos, sperm and eggs is caused by the wrong nutrition. This is the proper fertile nutrition. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. Try it out. Crazy. And try my ice cream too. Just made our first consultation, CMY, IVF after 6 IUIs, no positives. Talk to your doctor, Cassidy, about laparoscopy, hysteroscopy. We should all go carnivore right now. All of us. Get carnivore, do carnivore. When you're pregnant, stay carnivore. Post-pregnancy, stay carnivore. And for the rest of your life, carnivore. Now, you can have some of the other stuff from time to time, but all the time, no way. We are carnivores through and through, by the way. That's the craziness. Thanks for joining me, by the way, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I'm really appreciative and grateful to everyone. Brittany, West Virginia, 6 eggs matured but couldn't fertilize, all had one cell. That's where damage to the egg is something I've seen in so many people and sperm too, by the way, because we're all eating the wrong nutrition. Carnivore is the right nutrition, and Kiltz's new version of the Keto Way is coming. It's amazing. Don't believe me, by the way, but it's a game changer. 16 weeks with my abnormal embryo, healthy. I know, isn't it crazy? Homes with more. Listen, we rely on science and medicine too much. It's not accurate enough to help us know whether or not our babies or embryos are actually normal or not. But listen, I've learned that the damn lies in science, which is snake oil. I was listening to a great video from Australia. I can't remember the gal's name. I'll look at it again on statins, and basically 85 to 95% of all medical science is inaccurate. And I know you didn't want to hear that from a scientist himself, but I've learned after the years, you have to question science. If what is going on isn't working, something's wrong. We're gonna get stickiness. You have to have more faith, by the way. I have faith in every cell that goes into my body. But you want to look at our immune protocols. You want to look at ways to improve the sperm source, the egg source, and the embryo carrying environment. That is why we talk so much about nutrition, about faith, higher power. Some people call it God. I think most do. Spirit, nature, whatever you choose. God is it for all of us. And that's the label that we've given to the entity that created all of us and is actually within all of us. That's it. Homes with Mark. God bless you. Thank you. Arlene, how you doing? Lou too. Phil, let's see. Phil Flecky, how are you doing? Drew, it's such a pleasure to have everyone hanging out with me. My waistline looking good. Let's see. Nosira, awesome. B Rose. Whatever your size is, shape, age, weight, gender, I don't care. Look in the mirror and see the most amazing human being ever. What I'm working on, we doctors, we healthcare professionals need to eliminate the word you're overweight, you're obese, you're fat. Stop it. You're diminished ovarian reserve. Why don't we get, hey, you're awesome and amazing. We're here to give you all the amazing advice to help you with the success that you're looking for in this life. It is true that carnivore is the game changer. And heart disease is caused by plants, by the way. Cancer is caused by plants. It's all caused by a plant-based, low animal fat diet. I'm sorry. We are meant to eat a high-fat, medium to low protein, by the way. And, I don't measure anything. I eat my fatty ribeye steak every day. Game changed for me. It's amazing. Test it out for yourself. If you haven't yet, do it. As add-on for fresh transfer, look at the Immune 3 protocol, Liz, in the Family Building Guide. Aspirin, Lovenox, Prograf, Plaquenil, weekly lipids, I think are pretty good, but it may be just as simple as a little bit of steroids, aspirin, low-dose naltrexone, and a lot of this, right? Faith. How soon can I start Orlissa and letrozole hysteroscopy for FET? Right away. You could start it right away, even before your menstrual period. That's it. Carnivore B Rose is the game changer. Let's see. I've been carnivore now for 11 years. It's like crazy. I occasionally have French fries, blue cheese stuffed olives in a martini, but that's not common. And Kiltz's ice cream has very little sugar or none. You don't have to add any sugar to it. FET last Friday. This is more important than this, by the way. advice for implantation. I'm having a baby. I'm having a baby. Put pictures up of you and babies, right? I'm having a baby. And you got to do a lot of this. I'm having a baby. And carnivore, kiltzivores, 1 meal a day. That's it. It's the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, a little bit of ice cream, and eat 1 meal a day at night. Game changed. Patricia, energy comes from eating carnivore. It does. It's actually the fat protects the glycobiome. The fat protects the glycobiome. That's the craziness. And vegetables, fruit, fiber, seeds, and nuts of any frequency or significance damages our bodies, reduces our energy, and it's deadly. Ribeye every day of the week, prepping for transfer. The Kiltz meal, right? Be a kiltzivore. It's bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. And listen, indulge and enjoy in Kiltz's ice cream. Enjoy it. Ice cream without you don't have to use any sugar. Of course not. Listen, I did with Carnivore Revolution with Jess and Serena. No sugar needed. And you don't even have to do the vanilla. You can just do cream and eggs, and a lot of yolks are good. Can I do carnivore fibroids? Virginia, carnivore reduces inflammation, and it may reduce your fibroids, by the way. Again, I believe that fibroids and all the damage and disease we're talking about, humans, every ICD-9, 10 code is basically a plant poison. Nuts, right? I was asked today if I eat fish. I don't eat fish. I don't touch it, Frenchie. I eat fatty meat every day, ribeye steak. That's the way. There's nothing better. Oh, where'd I go? Oh, Mastro's Ocean Club, Newport Beach. I was there last week with Jeff and Kevin from MDR, Ray, Tom, and Ryan, where we had this amazing Snake River Farms Wagyu long bone tomahawk. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. How long after? Thelma. Hi, Thelma. How you doing? After miscarriage, after 7 weeks, can I do a transfer? Once you get your next cycle, but if you don't get regular cycles, 6 to 8 weeks approximately is good in preparation. Listen, hello, IVF journey. This hello is good for everyone. And I just had I've so many patients call me, Dr. Kiltz, I'm pregnant on this. And they were getting ready for IVF, 4 years trying, never pregnant, does this, bingo, pregnant, viable baby growing in their uterus. So, and when you're pregnant, by the way, what's the pre-pregnancy diet, the pregnancy diet, and the post-pregnancy diet? This is it forever. Just start getting online and Instagram and look at all the carnivore women out there that are doing it. And we are the lions, right? This is it. Listen, all of this, you don't need the muscles. You can be overweight, and that's okay. When you change what's in the bowels, you are best. Endometriosis is caused by a plant-based low animal fat diet. Done. That's enough. Jessica, let's see. Doing 1 meal, is it okay to have some coffee? Yeah, I think it's okay, Jessica, to have some coffee. Add butter. Kerrygold or Wegmans Butter Boy. Stay away from the vegetables, fruit, fiber, seeds, nuts, and all the packaged shit. Don't touch it. And I'm not a fan of the keto drinks or the keto supplements. Don't do it. Beta 10 was probably a healthy baby. Of course, listen, Jessica, I'm having a healthy baby. Those are your words. Stop looking at the numbers, okay? Just stop looking at the numbers. Don't look at them. Don't do another test. Don't do it. Get your ultrasound in a week. You're fine. And stay on all your meds. All right. Can anyone here say what's the proper nutrition for pre-pregnancy, pregnancy, and post-pregnancy? Let's see. Sydney, we're going to be doing some prizes coming up for those who answer. First answer gets a prize, but that's going to be next week. Maybe it's a Kiltz cup. Maybe it's some gift certificates. We know that affordability, access, and quality is so critical. We've been so inundated and busy in the financial team, the building team. I really apologize. There being some sort of bumps in the road, some unhappy patients. Please forgive us. I have an amazing team. They're stressed and struggling also, so please bear with us. Ribeye steak, grass-fed only. I don't personally think that the grass-fed, grain-fed is as significant a problem as eating vegetables versus meat. So if you can't find it, listen, affordability is really the key here. And start where you're at, and I think that's okay. Add some eggs, add some butter. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Better. I'm not a Laura Sosa. I'm not a big embryo grading fan. In my opinion, they're all great. No one really knows because they're always moving. And if you've ever taken 20 pictures, delete, 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 delete. Oh, that one's okay. Delete, delete, delete. But you took a picture of the same person or thing. So in actuality, 4BB, 3A, and 3AB to me are all amazing, beautiful babies. I've got plenty of 3CCs that have babies all day long. Do not grade embryos. It's not so accurate, my friends. Parminder, go to Snake River Farms, but I think there's a link on our drkiltz.com for Snake River Farms. I don't know if I get a little bit of 5 cents from it, but just go to either Snake River or drkiltz.com. Will and Jake are working on all those connections to get you a discount. And I fill my freezer up with Snake River, Porter Road. Let's see. My brain's forgetting about the other one. Box, whatever oh boy, it's there, right? Right. It's right there. Parminder, my pleasure, by the way. How is it that it's all there, but in the moment we need it, it just takes long. Butcher Box. There, you see, it's there. It sometimes just takes a minute longer to find. Once you call one cycle with day one, how many days will retrieval? Usually about 12 to 16 days later. You're usually going to take your stimulation for 10 days, you trigger, and then 2 days later is the retrieval. Intuitive weight loss. Listen, if there's a famine, do you want to be skinny? Nope. You want to be fat, by the way. Depends on how many weeks or months the famine is. But ultimately, the cause of disease is not obesity. It's simply eating the wrong food for the human animal, right? Syracuse team started stims Thursday. Jamaica. Let's see. Thursday will be my 5th cycle, low AMH. Okay. I have great eggs and ovaries, Jamaica. Don't list yourself as a DOR or low AMH. They're not, I don't think they're real. But all of us in medicine need a bunch of diagnostic labels in order to get paid or give you a label. When you label it, you enable it. We want to label it as healthy and well, not sick and dying. All right. Healthy and well, not sick and dying. Right. We're here to be healthy and well, but you got to start in the mind, for it's the master of your mission. Right. I am healthy, well, wealthy, and capable of everything in the universe that I put my dream to. Right. Who's the dream maker? You are. Right. Florida. Good morning, DJ. It's my pleasure, by the way. Really, I'm always excited to be sharing with everyone. Anyone on this fertility journey knows how hard it is and frustrating. And I know people say, well, keto doesn't matter, and carnivore and keto are not good for you. They're not sustainable. To be a lion, completely unsustainable, right? Pigs, cows, and sheep. That's what you want to be. Really? Nah, not in my house. This is a crazy concepts and the power in the tongue. That's it. Preach, label it, able it. Thank you so much, TJ. Let's see. Thoma, personalized, individualized. Listen, if anyone has issues, problems, DM on Instagram. You could text me 315-416-9872. I'm so blessed to have an amazing team. I send them off to, or I get them directly. I'm looking at them as best I can. I was off last week and I had to sort of like push some people to this next week. Sorry about that. If they were really important, boy, I picked it up. I actually came home a day early because I had a patient in the hospital I was concerned about. She's getting better. We're all good, but we're on it 24/7. I have an amazing CNY fertility team. They're really working for your good. Do we make mistakes? We're human beings. Darn. We're fasting. Oh my God. Catherine Zygmunt. Fasting is lasting, and fasting for fertility is fantastic. I go one meal a day, but if you want to go to go 2 days without eating, or 3 days or 4 days, but I think 23-1 is a game changer. The baby's way is bacon, eggs, butter, beef, intermittently feasting, and salt or ice cream. That's why it's actually the K2. I'm sorry, I2. K2 is Condrup. Thanks to Condrup, the Sarasota team. Thanks, Jessica, and everything everyone's doing down there. I'm really proud. Colorado office, the Atlanta office, Dr. V, the Philadelphia office for monitoring with Dr. Ivanov. So grateful to everyone. Facing Destiny on cyst on my right ovary. One is if you're doing a stimulation, stim anyway, we could stick a needle in and drain it. I love my eggs over easy. Love your eggs and love them over easy. I did make some Porter Road pork belly, and I made some sort of over well eggs. I love it that way. I don't normally have beef fast, but some days I have a little bit. I did my 3 a.m. workout. I was doing some reading at 4 since I didn't leave the house today to go to the office. And I was live at 5 a.m. for the 5 a.m. Meetup. It's my daily Monday through Sunday, every day, 5 a.m. to connect, share inspiration. We're going to be reading The Alchemist. Basically, the book of the week is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I love my eggs over easy. Great Nori Shah. Let's see. So I had 2 failed transfers, never tested embryos. Should I get a lap before another transfer? 36. You have PCOS metabolic syndrome is all due to your diet. If you go carnivore, keto at least, but carnivore, let's see, I call keto pedestrian and I call carnivore for the masters. We're all in the master class. If you're live with Kiltz, you're the master class. You're the leaders, right? I don't call anyone that's following me followers. I call you co-leaders. We're all co-leading this universe together. Some of the side effects from tacrolimus, boy, I'd have to look that up to give you the list. I apologize, but just look up the side effects, Franciella, and they're all there, but they're rare. We do really well on the Prograf and the Plaquenil. Some people do have some allergic reactions. That's probably the most common effect in that. And there's some risk between Plaquenil and Prograf together and some arrhythmia issues. If you have no heart disease, it doesn't seem to be an issue, but that's something to keep in mind. Eggs and ribeye for before my flight today. Awesome, Patricia. It's the best. Listen, this is it. Ribeye steak is all I do. Add some eggs and butter. Amazing. A little Malden or Redmond sea salt. A game changer. Game on, by the way. Second question. Started fasting during luteal. Always. Fasting and lasting is the best thing. I do my 1 meal a day, so I do 23 hours of fasting, 1 hour of feasting. I enjoy it. Last night I had oh boy. Let's see. Hold on give me 1 second, everyone. Catherine, I'm going to call. Can I call you back? Sorry about that, everyone. It was on hold, but it got through and it was a resident. So here to take care of everyone, no matter where you're at and what you're doing. Even if it bothers, it gets it. Let's see. Is it gonna? All right. I think it's trying to connect. Maybe I should just redo it there. I'm going to cut it out. And now, nope. We'll discard that, unfortunately, but we'll come back to that. I apologize. We lost our connection for the Dr. Kiltz, and it's still not sure what it wants to do. It's going back and forth. We'll figure it out. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see. Franciella, second question. Sorry. Fasting always, by the way. Fasting is the healthiest thing that any of us can do. It's critical, in my opinion, in this, right? Let's see. Clary Berry, how you doing? Chris, let's see. Chris DeMel, hello. Keto. Carnivore. Donated a kidney to my husband. Awesome. Brittany, he should look at carnivore, by the way. I think plants destroy our kidneys, and diabetes is a plant-based disease. Plan restarting IVF journey when recover in a year. Is there anything different I will need to do having only one kidney? No, pretty much the same. And I don't know why you'd have to wait a year. Doesn't make sense to me. Our bodies heal up lickety split. And Brittany, look at the keto carnivore, Kiltz's Baby's Way. 1 meal a day, game changer for everyone. I don't care what your medical problem is. This is the way. It's an amazing thing. Listen, I love some dessert from time to time. I might have a bite of a cookie or a cake, but Kiltz's ice cream, better. Clary Berry, skin issues went away. Isn't that amazing? Been on carnivore 2 months. You're amazing. We're going to be adding you to the new Kiltz's carnivore book, if we may, by the way. We'd love to add your stories to inspire those on this fertile journey of life, right? How do you feel about transferring frozen embryos from New York to yeah, that's absolutely. They were, listen, we use oh boy, it'll come to me to remember but yeah, FedEx ships them quite easily and nicely and safely, right? 2 miscarriages after regular protocol FET. Make sure you're on the immune 3 or 4 protocol, RMX. And listen, you got to do this. 1 meal a day, Kiltz's Baby's Way. It's the game changer. Amazing. That's it, right? Let's see. Sometimes with PCOS and endo with 1 fallopian tube due to ectopic to IUIs. Absolutely. What I would recommend is if you have, I'm sure you've already had a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy. All inflammation goes away with mostly Kiltz's Baby's Way. It's amazing. You could have my ice cream from time to time. Don't add sugar, and you could have it all the time. It's eggs and cream. Now, if you want to lose weight, cut down on the amount of food you eat or the frequency, game done, right? Failed FET, and I have endometriosis K8A. Awesome. Endometriosis. Should I treat endo before next? I would. You could do medical treatment with the Orlissa or Lupron with letrozole for 2 months. Don't forget the antimicrobial protocol, Levaquin, Flagyl, Valtrex, and Diflucan. Right. Egan, Miriam, and don't forget at 11:15 today, we're doing the Mighty Tribe. And it's going to be our maiden voyage for doing this. So excited to get the bugs worked out. Always some bugs in the house, right? Would you transfer with small amount of fluid in the uterus at baseline? Baseline's okay. I don't care about baseline fluid, but if you have fluid in the lining at the day of transfer, I probably wouldn't do it. I'd wait. Charlotte, we're working on Charlotte. Would really love to know that. Super close to me. We're really working on affordability, access, and quality. If I build too many too fast, costs go up, and quality is like, we're already stressed on quality some days because we're so busy, we're short-staffed at time, COVID craziness, office do IUIs. Yes. Let's see. Santo. I'm sorry I didn't get the Santos Criselda. Yes. Sarasota does everything but retrievals and transfers at this time. I'm working to get our transfers to Atlanta this year or early next year. I know it's been taking time. It's all taking longer because of, guess what? You know, I'm not going to, the word not to be spoken, right? The C word. Conception is the way we work today. Let's see. Would you transfer a small amount? No, did RMX. I did a transfer 1,4 BB embryo 7.6. Does letrozole protocol work without the need for PIO? It does. Letrozole trigger or natural cycles absolutely work tremendously. We do a lot of natural cycles for either even IUI and IVF. Absolutely. I ever had remote nostrils? Yes, Sabrina, we're really working to create and build our CNY Fertile Access so you can get more information, advice to help you on this journey. But most importantly, check out the Family Building Guide. The new version is going to be out in the next month or so. Kiltz's Keto Carnivore Guide is going to be out. You can get it on Amazon. My pleasure, by the way. Let's see. Just B. Kimmy, how you doing? Let's see. At 8, CD8 recheck for transfer. They extracted 1.5 blood fluid. Is this common? My lining was also only. It's not common. We'll see what happens. You might do the antimicrobial protocol. Could be helpful. Are you doing the baby's way? Kiltz's Carnivore, 1 meal a day. I've seen so much inflammation be cured by going, guess what? Kiltz's Keto Carnivore. Game changed, right? Dr. Wilborn, how you doing? They're all, oh boy. Javier Asas, doing carnivore. What about lifting weights? Yeah, I think lifting light weights, if you're post-transfer, is okay. Don't burn the heavy shit. Come on. Listen, your body weight is all you need. You can do some light push-ups, light sit-ups, and light deep knee bends. I keep my heavy weights in my brain. Just lifting my brain up every day is hard enough. Babies is good. 50 years young. Let's see. Listen, it might happen, Barjob. It could. Miracles do happen in the world, but this is the most amazing. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef. I is for intermittently feasting, 1 meal a day, and Kiltz's ice cream. You gotta treat yourself. Come on. Right? ERA. I believe in love, faith, God, and joy in life. And yes, the ERA could be helpful. You might get it at the beginning. You might get it after some failed cycles. It's kind of your choice. I think the scratch is really the thing that helps the most. Veronica, pray good morning every single day. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Struggle with 1 meal a day. 1 meal, 1 snack. Try that out, by the way, Stefan. I struggle too some days. Listen, if I see food, I want to eat food. I go in the kitchen at the Syracuse and Lisa brings some salami and some Parmesan. I just have to have a few bites. And sometimes we buy flying pizzas, pizza wings. Let's see. OIP, original OP, Original Pizza Kitchen. It's amazing. I'm getting those letters sometimes. It's twisted and turning. Cheating causes cravings at regular willpower, which, let's see, Kathy, secrets of going all in the first day. Any cheating causes cravings that require willpower, which, listen, I always say again, don't use the word cheating. Wherever you're at, give yourself love. Even if you don't do the 1 meal, I just say I'm a 1 meal a day fan, and that's the way I eat. And some days you might have that extra. Don't hold on to it. Let it go. Let it go, right? That's the real flow of the universe. Oh my God, it's 10:58. Well, we're going to be off in 2 minutes. In about 15, 20 minutes, we're going to be live on Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, which is really our new space for everything Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, to get everyone sort of talking about why carnivore is so important, why faith and positivity is so important, why just living your best, most spectacular life is important, which is what I love in life, which I've been focusing on for many years. But you need to keep at it. It's not something you do and then it's suddenly you're there, and it's suddenly like you don't have to practice every single day. Even the 1 meal a day, even carnivore. Come on, we're human beings. We're always shifting and changing. That is it. You can go to Amazon to get my books on our family building guide, the Kiltz's Keto, although on the Keto for Fertility cookbook, yeah, you just Google Keto for Fertility cookbook. It take you to the link. And we don't have it on Amazon at this moment. Colorado office, any way you could do our next transfer. Laura, I was just out there. I may be out there every 3 months, but only for a few days. Great, amazing team out there. So thank you so much for joining me today. We're going only on the Mighty Tribe Zoom call coming up. So thanks for joining us and ignoring because it's political. Everything's political. Everything's something in life, but all of us, do your very best today. And missed what you said. You said having 1.5 blood. I think it's okay at the beginning, but if it's close to transfer, don't do it. All right, everyone. God bless. Bye, everyone. See you next week on the Fertile Fireside Chat with Dr. Kiltz, Everything Fertility, 10 a.m. Eastern Time.